Hello and a very good day, everyone. So today we will learn on how we can actually import data to the Power BI desktop. And from this given database, we want to actually create a exciting interactive dashboard. So if you'll see over here we have a population data for each countries. We have the countries, we have the continent, and also the population from 2018 up to 2021. So from this given database, I want to do what? I want to create a interactive visual, interactive presentation in Power BI dashboard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on import data from Excel. So once I click import the data from Excel, then you need to know that where you save the file. I save in the downloads, and my downloads I save as 31st May. I click it over here and I'm going to press open. So once I press open, you will notice that another box will appear. So in this particular box, what you need to do is you need to know that what is your sheet name. So apparently my sheet name is data, and even if I select over here, I'm not able to press load and transform data. So I need to tick this box over here, and then once I tick the box, then you will notice that I'm able to press load transform. So when you press load, what happens is it will try to load the data to Power BI desktop, but when you press transform, it will go to Power Query Editor. So I'm going to click on transform data. Like I mentioned, when you press transform data, it will automatically go to Power Query Editor. So now here we have Power Query Editor. So if you see here, if we have our data, we have the country names, the continent, and the population from 2018 to 2021. So but if you look here carefully, our first row is by right the header. It's not column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. So in this case, you need to put your first row as header. So if you want to promote your first row as header, you just have to click on use first row as header. So it will promote the first row as the header, and just like that, here will have country name, continent, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. And then what I want to do is I want to put all the years into one column. So I select 2018, I select 2021. So here we have this data, and then from here what I want to do is I want to unpivot column. You can go to transform and you click unpivot column, or you can press right click and you can press unpivot columns over here. So by pressing unpivot columns, what happened is it will unpivot the columns, meaning previously the 2018 to 2021 all are located in a separate column, but now they are in one column for the years and one column for the population. So I'm going to put this as the years, and this one is the population. And if just say you want to go back to Power BI, you just press home and you press close and apply. So by pressing close and apply, you will notice that it will eventually load the data back to the Power BI desktop. And from here, what I want to do is I just want to create an interactive visual that maybe I just want to show maybe a top 5 populations around the world based on each particular continent. So what I'm doing is I'll expand this report, this data, and then I'll click on slicer. So slicer, I want to do one slicer dedicated for the continent. So here we have the continent, and instead of the continent appearing in vertical list, what I want to do is I want to make it appear as a tiles. So format your visual, the place where you can do editing, slicer settings, and instead of vertical list, I want to put as tile. So when you have tile, and then there you go. So this is the report. So here we have the tiles. So this is the continents like Africa, Asia, Europe, and also until South America. I'm going to copy this, Control C, Control V, so that now here we have two slicer, but this slicer is not for continent. Instead, we have dedicated for the years, because we want to find the population for each continent and for each years. And then what I want to do is I want to click on a fill map. So I just click fill map and I tick the continent. So right now it will show us the entire world, okay, except for Antarctica. So if just say I want to select Africa, it shows me Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, and there you go. So now what I want to do is base here, I just want to create a clustered bar chart, and I want to actually show the particular countries and also the population. So countries and population, and then there you go. Okay, so instead of continent, I need to select the countries. So here we have, but of course it's not for every year. We just can click 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. But the thing is, if you notice in real presentation, sometimes we don't present the entire data. Sometimes we show the top 10, top 5, for example. So if just say I want to show the top 5, what I need to do is I need to go to filter instead of year. So I just click this visual over here, go to filter, instead of country is all, I expand this, instead of basic filtering, I click here top N. So because I want to show the top 5, I click here and I put here top 5. but I'm not able to press apply filter. Why? Because they don't know you want to do top 5 based on what. So I want to do the top 5 based on the population data. So I just put it over here and press apply filter. And just like that, we will have the population. So when I click here Africa, so we notice that Nigeria has the highest population in 2021. When I click Asia, you have China. Europe, you have Russia. Here you have US. Oceania, you have Australia. And there you go. And you can also put the data labels as well. So I'll just click here and I put the data labels. The bars also I can change color you want according to any color you want. So this is the data bars, and I want to increase the size because the size is so small. So I'll just go to the value, and instead of 9 I can put 15. And just like that, now you can see the data over here. So we can actually play around. So this is how you can actually create a presentation in your Power BI.